This is outdated, and welcome to episode 60 of Let's Play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This episode is entitled Slaying the Serpent. So, last episode we left off with me going around to various places to find the stuff I missed. To find, various things underwater now that I can swim underwater. Well, I'm not quite done with that yet. There's a pond right here, and I'd like to see what I can find. So I'm just going to jump straight in. And dive. Looking around. Looking around. Now there is a tunnel. What is this? A prayer bead. Yes, that's awesome. Awesome. Now, just so you're aware, if you'll remember, we received a book we gave to the Divine Child from the High Priest back at the main hall. If you don't get that from him, when you get to the point in the game when he's not there anymore, you can find it in this lake at the bottom here. So if somehow that gets messed up and you can't find it and you want to try for that ending, because you need it for one of the endings. Okay, so let's see where else I need to go to pick up water-related crap. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure where I need to go. I've covered a good bit of places. Well, I know I don't want to go in swamp water. Is there any water here? No. We did Mibu Village already. Harada Estates. That's probably it. There's probably some stuff in Harada Estates. And we are one prayer bead away from being able to increase our posture and health bars. So that's definitely going to be worth it. So far, while I'm doing these little side activities here, so far this game has been quite impressive on the overall. I would say this has been pretty fantastic. There have been some minor issues, specifically, well, not minor issues, but specifically some things that I should pay attention to that I want to mention are that I feel like the mini bosses, to be completely honest, are more difficult than the bosses are. And on the overall, although I will say Ganishiro was just an absolute beast, and he is not the only one. Okay, I know there were fish here underwater. Aha, there's one right there. See him? Problem is he about to see me? He is. Oh, crap, come on. Catch up. Got it. Treasure Corp scale, yes. Alright, any more? There's one right there. Step. Got it. Another treasure Corp scale. So I'm keeping a tally of how many attempts it takes me on each boss. I think I may have missed a treasure card, I'm not sure. But I'm keeping a tally. And I want to see which boss ends up giving me the most trouble. Right now, Ganishiro definitely has the edge there. But I can think of a couple boss fights that may have a shot at beating it. As far as, I don't want to say difficulty. I want to say difficulty for me. Because everybody's different. Some people will have an easy time with some bosses and a hard time with others. It is totally normal. I said a lady butterfly for a lot of players is just an absolute monster. For me, she was quite easy. I mean, I don't want to say easy because it was still a hard fight, but easy in comparison. So, but I want to see which one ends up tough for me. So we have found a couple treasure carp scales here, which is huge. We needed those. Still one prayer bead shy of what we want, but that is okay. Alright, we're back here. Where do we need to go? Still in Hirata Estates. Let's see. I don't remember any water there, but there's definitely water there. Yeah, that's the water I'm thinking of. Okay. So we're going to check there, see what we can find. Maybe we'll get lucky and find one more prayer bead underwater somewhere here and be able to level up before we move on to our next big job. Grapple. And jump right in. Down we go. Something saw me. There it goes. Fishy, fishy. That's probably long, but yeah, it's gone. So let's wait and let it spawn back in. Maybe I'm gonna head this way. And then I can just come back for it. Anything over here? Oh, a dead end. Excellent. I like that you can still stealth underwater. That's kind of cool. Looking, where are you? Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I know you're here, fishy. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you were. And thank you for the treasure carp scale. And now I'm all stealthed and such. And we're out of here. I didn't find anything cool, which is unfortunate. But I believe there might be other areas of water to check. Let me think. Well, you know, let's head back to the dilapidated temple real quick. There are some things we can take care of there. Oh, well, as I was saying, I feel like, you know, so far some of the bosses, Lady Butterfly, Folding Screen Monkeys, I would even say the Corrupted Monk for me. I mean, 3 attempts. Anything 5 attempts or less is, I would consider, you know, not a hard boss. I mean, it might be a hard fight, but if I could beat them that in just that amount of time, I was able to decode them pretty quickly. I would say the only 2 right now that have reached the level of, you know, beyond that were Oniwa, which took 6, and so that's debatable, really, and of course Ganishiro, who was just a monster. But we've got some of the toughest boss fights in the game coming up, including one that we have seen but haven't fought yet, and we can do some upgrades here. Piercing Sabimaru, or Leaping Flame. I'm going to go with Piercing Sabimaru. Okay, and I'll worry about Leaping Flame later, and, you know, all these others. Okay. But we have some really tough boss fights coming up, including the Guardian Ape that we saw in the hole that actually will be the next big boss we go after. Plus, after the Guardian Ape, something will happen. And we'll be building up to a major boss fight there that will transition us to the end game. Actually, when I do that, that actually might be when the end game starts. I am a little unsure of where the line is. The end game is either when I ascend Ashina Castle again, like when I get to that boss fight, or actually starting that ascent could arguably be the end game. Because there's really only one more area to explore in the game after that, and that, in a way, is optional depending on the ending you go for. Okay, so where are we? We're here to see the Divine Child. And there she is. The Divine Child. I'm trying to remember why I came here. Oh, it might have been get some rice or something. Let's go ahead and talk to her. Oops.
Oh, Shinobi of the Divine Air, I awaited your return. Please take this rice.
Thank you.
Bless us with bountiful harvest.
Thank you for the
You
rice.
have my gratitude.
Of course.
Okay, I
Thank you
put those
for
clips
visiting.
together a little funny, but that's the end of that conversation. Let's keep on going. Let's rest. Okay, here we go. This is where different playthrough. I had stopped playing there. But I know there's a point when I start. But... What's up with her?
I'm glad you've come, Shinobi of the Divine Air.
What's wrong?
It is nothing serious. More importantly, your rice.
Hold on. You don't look well. Rest.
Yes, I understand.
What can I do?
What?
Is there something I can get you?
Well, then I'd like to eat a persimmon.
All right.
Okay, lucky for you.
You've come to visit Shinobi of the Divine Air.
Give
I found a persimmon.
Truly? You brought me a persimmon.
Eat.
Yes. Thank you. It's sweet and delicious.
Good.
Shinobi, hold out your hand.
But,
No need to hesitate. Hold out your hand.
all right.
This
A
always ends
bountiful
well.
harvest for you.
More rice.
I thank you, Shinobi of the Divine Air. The crop is plentiful, thanks to the persimmon you gave me. I ask that you also give some to the Divine Heir of the Dragon's heritage.
I will.
Rice for Kuro. And that will get me a new item. Rice is a great healing item.
Shinobi of the Divine Heir, you are welcome here. Farewell, may the harvest...
Whenever you eat the rice, you heal a good bit over time. But there is an even better healing item than just straight up rice. And we're going to go to the Divine Air and I'm going to show you. If I can remember where to go. It's right here. And it's warp time. So that rice is really helpful in some big fights. And you'll see me use it whenever I go up against the Guardian Ape, actually. You can only carry one, but eating that, you'll be healing pretty constantly for a while. It's pretty powerful and incredibly helpful. But there is one thing better, and that comes from what I'm about to do. Giving rice to Lord Kuro. And here we are at the Ashina Castle. Alright, where are you, Lord Kuro? Okay, are you in here? There you are.
Wolf, you're back.
I am. I have something for you, Lord Kuro.
Something for me?
Here.
This?
Giggler.
It's rice.
Yes. The divine child of Sempo Temple told me to give this to you.
She did? Then I am grateful. This looks like good rice. Each grain glistens.
It is sweet when you bite into it.
Bite? Wolf, rice tastes a lot better when cooked.
My lord,
So do you like sweet things?
I will eat anything.
Which means you don't dislike sweets then. Right. I'll make something nice for you.
Something nice.
You'll have to wait and see.
Why is it that I talk like I have a traumatic head wound? Something Nice.
I'm glad you've come, Master.
Okay. No gourd seed.
Goodbye.
Alright, Emma. See you later, girl. And by see you later, I mean... well, you know, literally see you later. I'm actually gonna go somewhere. Warp away. Okay, so I zipped over here. Why? So if I remember correctly... Wait. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I need to do something else. Although I will be going back to that sculptor's idol. That will come in really handy here in a bit. But I need to go here first. We've got something to take care of. Something that has been long in the making. So, this is where we had our big friend that now works for Ariyama. When we head down here, you'll see there's a monk right there, or at least there was. See ya. Alright, now, we're gonna go ahead and go down here. Remember the kite? We didn't know what to do with it? Well, we're about to see. Just like we puppeteered the monkey and it danced around. This one. Just looking down. This one is raising the kite for us, and he'll leave it there. Now, we could run all the way physically to that location, but there's really no need, because we can warp to our previous sculptor's idol, and then warp to the closest sculptor's idol. Because what we're going to do now is take on, I don't even know if this counts as a boss or a mini-boss, honestly, but let's just say that this thing has terrorized us throughout this game. Okay, now I've already warped here. I just kind of cut together to save a little bit of time. You know, all of like 15, 20 seconds, but still, if that much. All right, so we're going to cut back through here. And you remember this area. There are a couple of dudes down there. There are those guys with the, what do you call them? With the double-bladed staves. I'm not messing with them. I'm just going to get through these as quick as I can. You're out. And I'm leaving. I'm not worried about you at all. This is not what I came here for, to fight. Well, I did, but not like this. Running around. And we're heading over here to, whoa, the big tree of big treeness. And if you remember, we saw over here a long time ago, it looked like there was something over there, but we didn't know how to get there. Well, we can get there now. Come to the edge of the tree, look up, there's the kite that we just had that little guy raise. Grapple across, and we get this. What is this? It better be awesome. I know you're thinking that. Look at this. Whoa, that's a view. Just looking around before we, building suspense, but also there's nowhere to go from here apparently, but you'll see in a moment. Snapseed. You're thinking, what the frick? Who cares about a snapseed? But you'll see. Okay, now we have to go this way, and if you look, you can see stuff over there. You can see spirit emblems. This, to use a Assassin's Creed statement, leap of faith. Be ready with your grapple, jump, grapple. 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 Alright, we're almost to it. Grapple, just to make sure you don't die. Another treasure right here. Scrap magnetite. And again, you're thinking, what the heck? Well, why is this even over here? Alright, now there's a little ledge down there. Right there. I think that's here primarily, one, so it doesn't, look to... No, did you notice that down there? Snake skin. That tells you where we're headed. But also, in case you fall off that branch, you don't die. So you go back here in this cave, and what are you going to find? A sculptor's idol. One we are about to use. Okay. So once we're done with the sculptor's idol, you can see over there, that's I think where we came from. We want to go this way. Jump over here. There's a treasure. You definitely want that. Meebo balloon. Alright, don't drop down there. That's death. But drop right here. Sunken Valley Passage. If you remember this area. You can go back in here, actually, and find a big old bunch of nothing. In case you're, in the market for nothing. What you really want is right here. You go out on this board, and do you see what's down there? The Serpent, and a bunch of water we were at before. But this is big. This is the Serpent, and this is how we kill it. You go through the steps I have just shown you. You lock on before you jump. It'll be a lot easier if you're already locked on. And enjoy the fireworks. Let's kill a god. Fresh serpent viscera. So we found the dried, and now we have fresh. We needed 2, we have them. So, was this really a boss or not? I do not appear to have received a prayer bead. I do not appear to have received a memory. So, arguably it's not. I'm not going to count it in my count. I'm going to explore through here, see what we can find. Dragon blood droplet, thank you. Bundled user statue. Alright. So, the thing about this ledge, if you fall off this ledge or go off this ledge at all, you cannot get back up here again. Even going back the route I just took, there's no way to get here. You have to do it after, it has to be from the animation of killing the serpent, so you always want to search here for what's here. We are going to drop down there though, because and here I've jumped ahead, I'm at the bridge, it's just a few steps away. We are going to drop down here. Because I want to explore underwater and see what we can find. And we won't have to worry about the serpent, but we will have to worry about mean fish. What are you? Mean fish. What about you? What are you? Mean fish. What are you? Adamantite scrap, need that. That is a major upgrade material I'm needing right now. Looking around. What are you? Meat fish. Gotcha and sugar. What is that? I'm looking around for more fish. Oh, there's a... He just spawned in. And it's a treasure card. Or more accurately, it was a treasure card. And I got another scale. Yes. Alright, now let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Bulging coin purse. That's like 1,000 right there. Keep looking around. I don't think that's all that's here. Now, there had been another fish. Not treasure carp, but one of the carps that attack you. Because I remember it attacking me when I was in there. Oh, wait. That's a treasure carp. I missed. I got it. Thank you, treasure carp. But there had been another, like, attack carp. Oh, what's this? Sugar. But I think I killed that other one before, but there was one more. And what are you? Another treasure carp scale. We have racked up the treasure carp scales coming here. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. sometimes, you know, when the treasure carp sees you, they despawn pretty quickly. And you could, like, not even realize they were there if there were other carps there and you thought that's what gave you the plunk sound. Okay, it looks like we might be done here. And we did good. We took out the serpent. We found a bunch of treasure carp scales. Progress is being made. So now, I love that it still plays the serpent sound whenever we're not even dealing with the serpent. But nonetheless, that's going to be it for now. I hope you liked the video. If so, please like and subscribe. I want to thank you for watching. This has been Outdated, and I will see you next time. Peace out.